are back. Another year, y'all. 2020. I'm LB Johnson.
And this your boy Buck Dangerous.
And this is Shut Up and Talk TV.
TV.
Buck, do you remember? Okay, we just went into 2020.
Yeah.
20 years ago. Do you remember when we were going into 2000?
It was hysteria. Remember?
Yeah, everybody,
like that last week of 1999.
It was, what was the Y2K?
Y2K,
And
yeah.
everybody thought, for y'all that might be a little younger than us, when it was 1999,
Yeah.
and they were going into 2020, they didn't, or 2000, excuse me, they didn't think any of the computers could make it. First, everybody thought the rail was gonna blow up. Literally,
Yeah.
nuclear bomb, something was gonna blow up. Once they got out of that, they said, okay, none of the computers were made to survive past 2000.
They would crash. They didn't have
like the calendars
they
and
didn't have
stuff.
the capability to go from the decade, not even the decade change,
Yeah.
the century change.
So literally, with 3 months leading up to all the Walmarts and all the Safeways,
Yeah.
the Smiths,
Yeah.
Albertson, depending where you live,
Bro, they was
folks
buying up all the
man,
canned
they was
goods,
buying all the waters,
the yams and
all
hominy.
the batteries, bro, flashlights. Folks really thought it was gonna be done. Needless to say,
Nothing
when it
happened.
actually hit 2000, nothing.
Nothing
Not
happened.
one
Nothing.
blurp, one mess up, nothing.
Nothing.
Look.
But as you can see, we changed a little bit. A
Yeah,
little bigger
man,
and
look,
blacker in the background. You know.
Had to change it up, man.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
We wanted to help out, our fellow Crip homies that felt they couldn't watch the show because we had a red background. So we said, all right, man, let's switch it up a little bit. Be neutral, red on the bottom, blue on the top. There
Hey,
you go.
I see a couple places we have frequented in the city, as you can see. You look that way. I done picked up a whole lot of chicks in this building right here.
Been on the top of that building. We ain't gonna talk about that right now. Hey, but man, I'm glad to be back, man. How was your New Year?
Oh, man, I'm still recovering. Like I told you, I came in here fresh out the bed. I hadn't got out of bed all day today. But
okay,
we here, man.
It's the 6th for y'all that don't know. We record the shows a little early, but
Yeah.
so 6 days you've been to bed, but
I've been in the bed for 6 hours.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just-
you come from the weekend.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Shoot, how was your New Year's? What you
Oh,
do?
man, what did I do New Year? Oh, I brought in a New Year telling jokes, won a little award.
That's right. Y'all did. Shondine had the thing at the
Shondine.
library.
Shout out to Shondine.
Y'all remember Shondine?
Free the nipples. That was the show.
Yeah, she came out with the testicles.
Yeah.
Focused up.
So they had a comedian award show.
Okay.
I headlined. I went last. I had a little award. Favorite comedian, and I thought I really won something. LB.
I gotta shout out Smitty because I didn't even realize this. So I seen your post. I seen your award. I'm like, that's dope. They gave him favorite comedian in the city. I'm like, Buck doing his damn thing.
If you see the time that I took the picture, it was like 9:30.
Yeah.
So I was, like I said, I went last. We started at like 8. I went last because we had to be out of there by 10 so they could do the New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
So I took a picture, I was like, oh,
look,
Albuquerque's favorite comedian.
Look, start the new year right.
And then 2 days later, I scroll down, Josh Fournier, Zach Abeda, everybody who was there got the same award.
So basically, Shondine, we related that. Basically what Shondine did is she gave everybody participation
we got
trophies.
participation
Basically,
awards, bro.
If you're a comedian in the city and you
if
showed
you
up.
there, well, it was something that showed up that was salty because they didn't get an award.
Oh, damn.
So it was like if you were performing on the show, you got one of those awards.
Either way, I thought it's still dope.
Hey, I'm putting mine on the shelf.
Look.
What you mean?
Man. Hey,
What you mean?
Every award is just an award, regardless.
That is on my resume.
Stake your claims, man. Get it how you live.
Yeah.
Look, matter of fact, speaking of, coming, the end of this month, man, June 25th, we're putting together, I'm doing this called Laughing At You. It's a comedy competition. We calling every comedian in the city and surrounding cities, or states, if you will. Literally, y'all can sign up for your chance to be crowned the funniest in New Mexico.
I am curious to see who's. I think stuff like this brings people out of the woodwork that you never knew were comedians. So I'm very curious to see who comes out.
And we'll post all the details and all that on a future show.
Yeah.
But literally, bro, I'll say just the folks that have already signed up, I only out of everybody I expected to, only 2 people.
Yeah.
And right now we have 15
So
people
2
registered.
people that you've seen perform.
Out of the 15 that are already registered to perform and to compete, only 2 have I seen around, seen that different.
Okay.
So I'm like, I didn't.
Brought them out the woodworks. That's what I'm saying.
It's good and bad. It's good because it's dope. We want to see all the comedians, of course.
New people.
It's bad because I want to believe that we got some of the best of the best show up, like your Nexus shows,
right.
The comedy shows you've been putting together. I want to say I've seen some of the best comedians in the city, but I'm finding out maybe I haven't.
Well, stay tuned. Stay tuned. Y'all think this isn't the one all end all. So
come on now.
Y'all stay tuned. It's a lot. Like you said, you're bringing out a lot of people. So what's going to happen is that first round, then everybody else going to be like, wait a minute.
You know how I do.
Wait a minute.
Every event you do. Oh, I didn't know you was doing that.
Yeah.
I want to shout out Benny Martinez. He's a comedian and a radio show host. Tommy Black, comedian, radio show host, and DJ. And also,
shout out to Tommy Black.
R. Scotty Joff. Now, you might not know the name, but you definitely know his club. He was the one that opened the Laughs Comedy Club in Albuquerque, and he actually also had one in Arizona. Those are 3 judges. They'll actually be judging the comedy competition, and then Keith Breckenridge, man, another comedian from the city, will be hosting, man. It's going to be a good night.
Let's see.
Lots of fun.
There's a lot of stuff coming up. Actually, in this entire month. We'll be talking about it, y'all. Y'all stay tuned. This is our first show. We're just getting back.
Let's talk about resolutions, man.
Yeah, you have any?
You know I don't believe in them. I don't believe in, for y'all, definition of resolution is, okay, this is what I'm going to do this year that I didn't do last year. New year, new me, all that BS.
Yeah.
I don't get into all that.
Right.
For me, everything that I'm changing, if you will, for this year is stuff I've already been doing. Like 3, 4, 5 months in the making. I'm just going to continue to do that. For me, the biggest thing is just stay more focused, man. I'll say that overall.
Yeah.
Business, just more focused, man. When it comes to business, we get a lot of opportunities, with what we do and in the city, period. And I want to make sure that every opportunity I get, that I'm using it right, and I'm in the right mind, so I don't take advantage of it, if you will.
I don't have any New Year's resolutions. I have goals.
Okay.
I wrote them down, and it's so crazy. I've already met 6 of them.
Damn, 6 goals in 6 days?
I've already met them. It hasn't happened yet, but it's going to happen. So it's already scheduled to happen. So I wrote down 20 things that I wanted to happen in 2020. 6 of them are already happening. Okay. So that I don't look at it as a resolution. Most people be like, oh, I'm going to stop eating candy, or I'm going to cut back on carbs. I'm not cutting back on nothing, man. I like this. I like this. Yeah.
Hey, look, I'm going to try to cut. No, I ain't going to say that. Hey, needless to say, like I said, I don't do resolutions. We're going to focus up.
Yeah.
I like the idea of goals, man. I actually seen Steve Harvey put up a post, man. Not a post, but he had a video where he was talking about write down. He said, he said 300 things total.
Yeah.
But me, and shout out to my sister-in-law, Sharisa. She hit me up and she was like, I got 25 down. Have you done yours yet?
Yeah.
And I was like, I forgot all about it. And this was before New Year's.
Do it.
But so I think I'm going to do that.
Do it. Okay, let's go on the break, man. Let's see what Ill Style brings us into for 2020.
Stuck in my ways and I don't ever plan on changing. Kept the burner close to fire if they call me while I'm blazing. American and Bajan, plus my father's side Jamaican. Blinking Manaya, gal get taken in the bedroom. I'm amazing. She told me she had some tricks, a holy nastiness. I won't even ask for what was too much I had to dip. In high school was banging crib. My love's always had the crib. You suffer your mans was with you, judge by who you hanging with. I'm in it to set, feel like Bruce Willis in an action fit. Was giving me cash for this when me and my was bagging piff. I'm realer than Moses with those that give me the kiss. I kill them and laugh at it like I'm a serial masochist. Cause I'm
Lava Rock Brewing Company, conveniently located on Albuquerque's west side, just south of I-40. You can come on in, enjoy our pizza, pasta, burgers, and more by Matucci's. It's all at Lava Rock. Lava Rock Brewing Company. Come on in.
Hey, you gonna do this or what? You gotta do it. And keep doing it. Do it big. Hit it. Step it up. Always take the risk. Don't just watch it. Put your phone down and do it. Drip splash like the ice on the wrist. That's a call I can't miss. Do what they say you can. Because there are those who don't and those who do. Let's do.
Now open New Mexico's premier sports bar, Stadium 66. Cheer for your favorite teams on the largest state-of-the-art TV screens. Tackle the amazing appetizers, and then take on the rest of the menu. Now, for the first time ever, watch your team, bet your team. Stadium 66, your place for beer, bites, and bets. Located in the Route 66 Casino Hotel, I-40, exit 140.
Calling all football players, are you looking to develop your skills this season? It's never too late or too early to put in the work. Coach Carl Barrere and the Air Barrere program at 8 Grady's Performance Center provide comprehensive position training for aspiring football players at all levels. Whether you're looking to increase your speed, gain strength, or hone your skill, we train all positions with a team of experienced coaches who know what it takes to succeed at all levels from Yaffle to college. Check us out at 8gradys.com to learn more and sign up for training today.
Got killed for his Barclays. That's 10 years. I told Pooh in 95, I'll kill you if you try me for my Air Max 95s. Told Banks when I met him, I'ma ride, and if I gotta die, I'd rather homicide. I ain't had 50 cent when my grandmama died. Now I'm going back to Cali with my Jacob on. See how time fly.
The underdogs on top, and I'm gon' shine, homie, until my heart stop. Go ahead, envy me.
Hey, we back, man. This is Shut Up and Talk TV. I'm LB Johnson.
And it's your boy Buck Dangerous.
Did you hear the story that they said that that Michael Jackson, that was one of his favorite songs? And
I believe it.
And he actually called.
Man.
He tried to call 50 Cent in game.
Yeah, to squash the beef.
Yeah,
Can you imagine that phone call?
Like, I'm a big Mike Jack fan, but I mean, I could understand a Suge Knight, a Dr. Dre,
Curtis, stop the beef, Curtis.
A Steve Harvey, you know, like one of the pioneers, Russell Simmons. Somebody said, "Hey man, y'all need to crush it." But Mike Jack just
he was a gangster,
like
bro.
the phone ringing before he even says something.
It's Michael.
Bro,
Curtis,
knock
stop
it
the
off.
beef, Curtis.
Knock it off right now. I need you guys to do an album.
The air collapse. Curtis. I don't see him calling 50.
Hold on.
Curtis.
And what's game real name is Jason.
Jason.
Come on. I know you're better than this.
We're better than this.
That's a trip, bro. And then
who came out with that story? Who told that story?
I want to say it was Game.
It was Game.
That same interview where Game telling all the little secrets.
Yeah.
I don't know if he just in one of those moods. It's all good to me.
Yeah.
To me, it's not.
We need stuff like
somebody
that.
commented was like, "Oh, it seemed like he might be kind of hating." I was like, "Nah, to me, telling real hip hop stories
That's what you're supposed to do. That's what sells nowadays. It's not like the old days where it was hip hop artists that we had to read about in magazines. Now you're on the social media. You can see the behind the scenes, and they really show their lives. So I'm with it.
And the Game is an OG, whether if y'all don't realize it.
Yeah.
So if he come with these stories, you want to hear them. And I also like the idea that he said he wants to do an album with 50.
He want to do it, man.
I'm like,
drop
that's
it.
big, and I know they ain't beefing no more. So I'm like, man, make that happen
it.
already, man. Let's get it.
LB,
yes, sir.
You said something. You just said. Speaking of OGs,
yes.
Let's talk about OG TV shows, man. I saw this online. And you know, a lot of times they have these comparisons, and they don't make any type of sense. You can easily pick one, who's the best, who's the worst.
Yeah.
I saw one, and I was like, I got to show LB
now
this.
You talking about the little things where they be like, one got to go.
One got to go.
And it'd be like Beyonce, Whitney Houston, Janet Jackson, and a perm.
Yeah.
Not a person, just an actual
just
perm.
A perm.
Which one got to go? Come on, man.
The perm got to go, y'all. So you were talking about, you just said something about OGs.
Yes.
We talking about OG TV shows.
Wow. Okay, how far are we going back?
We're going back to the 70s.
70s,
and we're
okay.
going to put it in a little box. The best 70s black TV show. Look at that, bro.
Now, to me, these are, and I remember when you posted, I see some people commented, these are the top black sitcom of the 70s. No question.
So it says here, the question was, which one is the best black 70s sitcom?
Yeah.
But I took it a little further. Put them in order from 1 to 4, being 1 the best and 4 the worst.
See, for me, it's
I gotta
almost
hear
like,
yours,
look,
man.
They did it for me. Like literally, and it's funny because last week, every night, I went to sleep watching Sanford and Son.
Man.
Like, I've been on this kick of watching a lot of old stand-up.
Yeah.
Just trying to see, like, okay, I seen Marlon Wayans, he did a show. Or he did an interview, and he was talking about how his brother's the funniest, Damon's the funniest out of all of them. So I was like, I want to see if Damon's, in the 80s and early 90s, his stand-up, well, not 80s, my bad, early 90s.
Right.
If that stand-up is still relevant, it's still funny.
Stands the test of time.
I watched that stand-up. Damon's still hilarious. So then that made me want to go back to Sanford Son. I want to see, is it still hilarious?
Yes.
Man, the stuff Red Fox was saying then, you can't even say on TV now.
The funniest thing Red Fox ever said, to me, not even Red Fox. The funniest thing ever said on TV was off of Sanford and Son.
Which one?
When it was him and Aunt Esther, they were into it.
That clip.
And he was laying in the bed, and he said, I'll take your face and put it in some dough and make gorilla cookies. Bruh, that is hilarious. That works today,
This
man.
dude is on his quote-unquote dying bed. He's sick, and he started roasting her. She come to help him. But that's how the comedy was. Like, he was nonstop, and literally all jokes, like the stuff he was saying then, they won't even let pass censors now. Like you can't say it on TV.
They were saying the N-word.
Bro, yeah, they would just bleep it out or whatever. But
so we're saying number one is Sanford
number
and Son.
one, Sanford Son, no question.
What's number two?
My number two would have to be, I'm gonna say Good Times, man.
Good Times?
Good Times. I like one of the things that a lot of sitcoms at that time weren't doing is having a standout, and JJ stood out.
Right.
JJ was like the star. Like if Good Times was out now and it was as good as popular as it was then, JJ would have got a spinoff.
Yeah,
JJ would have got his own show.
You know what? I always said if they ever did a remake of Good Times, the JJ character would be DC Fly.
Oh yeah,
he would be JJ.
Yeah.
Can we get the picture up of the shows again, fellas? Can we get that up? Because so we're in agreement.
Yeah,
so
Sanford and Son.
Sanford and Son first, and then we have Good Times. So who do you have number three? What do you got?
Number three. This is where it got hard for me.
Yeah,
because you got What's Happening or you got the Jeffersons.
Yeah.
Now the reality is this: I was more of a fan of What's Happening Now.
Oh, the newer version that came out in the 80s.
Actually, REG was on there, man, and that was actually one of the homies, Reggie.
Yeah.
And y'all might know Reggie from Boys in the Hood, the dude that was in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
But he came from What's Happening Now.
Okay.
Anyway, so I said I give it to What's Happening.
Number three is What's Happening.
But only because of What's Happening Now, because they ain't the option in this.
I got the Jeffersons number three for
really,
me, bro. Just because George Jefferson was a trendsetter, man.
George was a trendsetter. He definitely was clowning and saying a lot of stuff that at that time everybody wanted to say.
Yeah.
But I wasn't a big fan. Outside of George's scenes, I wasn't a fan of the rest of the show.
You know what? I got to give it to the Jeffersons strictly off of the intro music.
Oh, hey,
the intro music itself is iconic.
Get your up, man, look.
But okay, what I loved about What's Happening though, if I go to episodes, favorite episodes, What's Happening will be higher because the episode that I love from What's Happening was back in the day. Remember they went to the Doobie Brothers concert and Rerun was dubbing the show.
When he broke it down,
he started breakdancing and the recorder came out his pocket, bro.
Oh, hold on, he was bootlegging?
Yeah, he was bootlegging.
Bro, why did I never trip off that?
Yes, he was bootlegging. It was bootlegging. So my four, it would be Sanford and Son, Good Times, the Jeffersons, and What's Happening.
Okay, and for me, I would just flip it. I would do What's Happening, then the Jeffersons. The one thing I like about all these shows is, and at the time it was weird because they were all comedy shows, sitcoms, whatever. But they would have these serious moments.
Oh, man.
And if you watch, especially
serious.
like Sanford and Son, not to say they all did it, but Sanford Son and the Jeffersons were really big on bringing up a lot of the racial tension.
They were doing the racial stuff, and you got to give it up for Good Times for going religious, because that was the first time I saw a black Jesus.
Yeah.
Remember that? They had the black Jesus
Jesus
on the wall. That's the first time I ever saw that.
And then they dived into something that really wasn't being talked about, and that was the whole abuse thing with Penny.
Oh, you going to make me cry.
Look.
Penny mama put that iron up to her. Oh, Lord, why they burn Penny?
Look, literally.
Why they burn Penny with the iron?
You go from sitting in front of TV, you got your popcorn, you're watching the show because it's funny.
Yeah.
And then you find out, she burnt Penny. Look, with an iron, bro. Like, yeah. Man, you really want to go back. It's interesting because the mom who played Penny's mom was actually
Kim Fields' mom.
Ah,
we getting too deep.
We
getting too deep.
On that note, man, look, let's take a break. When we come back, man, we got to talk about being safe in Albuquerque.
These art buses, man.
Look. We'll be right back, y'all. More Shut Up and Talk after this.
I hit a flow up, dipped in low, sit back and sit low as I count my dough. Grand Pooper Maxwell, Doogie, coming with the New York. We keep it real like jail when we mic talk. Honeys know cause when I'm in that check, Grand Pooper is the one who makes they think about sweat. So let me tell you something, lady, when your flow is floating, it's all cream.
The world-famous Laguna Burger is beautifully handcrafted. A burger that's created from certified Angus beef, sinfully cooked to juicy perfection, and garnished with New Mexico's Hatch green chili. Tempt your taste buds with mouth-watering fresh ingredients.
Cut! We're gonna need another Laguna Burger. Try the irresistible, world-famous Laguna Burger. Visit thelagunaburger.com. It's fresh with a kick. Take 32.
Local Union 412. Find a career with benefits and not just a job at UA Local 412 Training Center. We are looking for plumbers, pipe fitters, welders, and HVAC tech apprentices and journeymen. call 505-256-9257. Local Union 412.
St. Clair Winery and Bistro has been renamed in honor of our founders, the Lascombe family. D.H. Lascombe Winery and Bistro continues to deliver the same exceptional wine and food experience you've come to expect since 2005. Visit us today. D.H. Lascombe Winery and Bistro.
Now open New Mexico's premier sports bar, Stadium 66. Cheer for your favorite teams on the largest state-of-the-art TV screens. Tackle the amazing appetizers, and then take on the rest of the menu. Now, for the first time ever, watch your team, bet your team. Stadium 66, your place for beer, bites, and bets. Located in the Route 66 Casino Hotel, I-40, exit 140.
Calling all football players, are you looking to develop your skills this season? It's never too late or too early to put in the work. Coach Carl Barrere and the Air Barrere program at 8 Grady's Performance Center provide comprehensive position training for aspiring football players at all levels. Whether you're
back to this Shut Up and Talk. I'm LB Johnson.
And this is But Dangerous.
So the art bus, let's talk about it.
Again.
We've talked about them several times on this show. It's in the art bus was meant to help the city. It was meant to help commuters. The minute it started, and they started construction on it, it started with just drama and chaos. It started with problems. It started with the businesses that were along Central that had to close, or people just weren't able to get to the businesses because they were doing construction. Then after all the delays,
we didn't even have any buses.
Then
that
they
was
couldn't find the buses.
That was the second phase.
Then finally got the buses about maybe 8 weeks ago, if that. And there's been that I know of now 9 accidents since the buses actually hit the road.
9 accidents on the new buses.
Yes. Now, as if that's not enough to say,
what else do we have now, LB?
Now there's been a brawl on an art bus, y'all.
They fighting on the buses.
Literally fighting on the bus. Check out this news story, man. This is out in Albuquerque for y'all that don't know.
Good evening. A brawl on an ART bus left some passengers scrambling to get away and others jumping in to try to break it up. That's according to a passenger who says he recorded most of it. Passenger Mike Baca says he started rolling on a heated argument among ART passengers over a stolen backpack. He says it happened yesterday afternoon near the Central and Unsur Transit Station. You can see it escalated to the man in the black jacket throwing a punch. Then other people jumped in, some joining in the fight and others trying to pull people apart. Baca says minutes went by before the bus stopped in downtown and the people involved got off.
I'll never ride the bus again. It was just something we wanted to see and try out.
We asked APD if officers responded or if charges have been filed but have not heard back. We also reached out to the city to ask about driver protocol in these types of situations. We'll have the update on News 13 tonight at 10.
Yeah. Now, I want to be very clear.
When they was hitting people, I saw the rings coming out their head.
Like a Sonic gun. I want to be very clear. We don't condone violence. We're not laughing at the violence.
Man,
but
I'm doing both.
Bruh,
the disclaimer is at the beginning of the show. I ain't giving you no other ones, bro.
Here's the problem with this is it looks at one point it's actually a security guard that's part of it.
The security guard was like, man, let me get my backpack and get up out of here,
it's like,
bro.
was he off? Did he just clock out? It's like, I ain't getting involved in this.
Somebody had a chupacabra chilling on their neck. Did you see that? Bro?
It's like, here's what's weird about all this. It reminds me of Richmond, California on the Slinky bus when I was like 16, bro.
If people don't know what a Slinky bus is, that's really 2 buses connected with the little mesh in the middle.
We call it Slinky bus.
There we go.
But, bro, back in the day, there's always school fights. Little folks would wait. We leave the school, get on Slinky bus, wait till they 3 blocks away from the school, you start fighting.
Bro, y'all were kids, though. They were grown adults. You saw the dude. The dude was doing an interview still in his ninja suit, bro. He took the ninja mask off and was like, man, I was tearing people up, bro.
I think he was a chef, bro.
No, he was a ninja, man. That was a ninja, bro. Chefs wear white. He a ninja.
What's scary about this is, like you said, one, it's adults, but also this is supposed to be on a bus system. There's no security already. It ain't like airplanes where they got marshals or nothing. So it's just like, man, they on there, they all out brawling, they fighting. That's a scary spot, man. And it didn't. The bus driver, he gonna pull over.
He driving. He getting his money.
Remember the old school, and I blame social media for this. Remember old school bus drivers will pull the bus over, get back there, either kick folks off or start throwing them.
Or throwing punches with
But
you.
now we done seen all these bus drivers beat up these kids and these other people. Now the
going
bus drivers.
to jail now.
Bus driver like, ain't none of my business.
Hey, but I got something though. That was an all right fight. That was an all right little brawl. But we got an exclusive brawl that happened on the Art Bus.
Another one?
This one happened over on the other side of Nob Hill, man, on Central.
Oh, Lord.
In the bad part of town.
In the hood.
That happened in Nob Hill.
Okay,
When you go a little east of
this
Central.
is South Valley-ish.
Yeah, man. Check this out, man. We got exclusive footage with a Shut Up and Talk camera. Check this out. Check my man out. Ain't nothing. He did the Shawn Michaels super kick on her, bro.
Hey, play that again. Bro, hold on.
You want to play it again?
I don't care what nobody say. He had beef with all them.
Bro, check him out. First of all, black folks don't even dance like that.
Yeah.
What's this right here? What's this?
He was stretching. Hey,
he was doing the water sprinkler, bro.
If you are ever at a club and you see somebody doing this, run.
He unhinged his whole shoulder. He hate Crips, bro. He hate Crips. He a blood. Got him twice. Then he got a boyfriend. Then he got a brother.
Hold on. Why did he sock everybody in that row and they didn't do nothing? Come on, man.
I'm still trying to figure out how he get his foot so high to kick. His pants was tight as hell.
You didn't see, he was stretching though. He got it ready. Bro, he was like, all right, here we go. Here we go.
He looked like, you remember Street Fighter before they would fight? They would just be sitting there like that.
Bro.
That's what he was doing, bro. And they said, fight. They was like, no, we got to see him again, man. We got to give him some showtime.
Oh, my God.
He knocked out 3 people in a matter of 5 seconds, bro.
Forget a mosh pit, bro. He had beef with them. Can we play that one more again?
One more time, man.
Oh,
we get it one more time.
I'm over here crying, bro.
I want to do the punch stats.
Yeah.
Let's see the punch stats,
Bro,
man, because he was about 100%. All of his punches
First of all,
connected.
look what everybody else is doing, though.
Why is the bus so spacious?
Look, she ducked one hit.
There ain't no seats on the bus.
He said, you got about 10 seconds. Then he said, oh, you want some? Look, you want some?
You know what's so messed up? You know what's so messed up? All those dudes in there, nobody helped her.
Nobody.
But I give her this. She ate that punch, bro.
Look, yeah, she didn't go out.
She ate the punch and the kick.
Here's the problem, and actually it's a good thing. He was smart.
Right.
Whenever you fighting somebody and you think somebody's gonna jump in, that's what you're supposed to do. He took her out, then he said, oh, just in case. He hit the other dude, hit his boy.
You got it backwards. He jumped them.
That's
the first time I seen one person jump people. He jumped everybody in the bus,
bro. Bad, bro. That was hilarious.
On that note, I will be driving. I am not taking the Art Bus. First of all, they have wrecks. Second of all, you get beat up on it. They got ninjas. They got people with chupacabras on their necks. I'm good.
It just ain't safe, bro. I'm sorry. Look,
I'm not riding the Art Bus.
Look, take your chance with Uber or Lyft. I'm sorry. Like, look.
Hey, you must ain't heard the news. They kill folks out here in Uber. Like I said, I'm driving,
you sure
bro.
You getting knocked out, all right?
I'm going to ride my bike. That's what I'm going to do, bro.
TSP?
But I won't be in the bus lane. That's all.
Bro, watch out. Look. Hey, I just, there's no art to the Art Bus.
Hey, I'm mad he wound his punch.
He was stretching, bro, and just went off. Hey, on that note, man, we got to get up out of here, man. If we back, it's New Year's 2020.
He did a roadhouse kick upside her head, bro. He'll stop taking us out.
Hey, we out.
In this corner, we have the funk body snatcher. We funkadelic and I got ya. Hard enough that I could chew a whole bag of rock. In this corner, we have the funk body snatcher. We funkadelic and I got ya. Hard enough that I could chew a whole bag of rock. Chew an avenue, chew an off street and off block. To turn around and do the same damn thing to us. So